How nice is this? We're starting the vlog outside this weekend. Sunday is just sat next to me here. Do you want to come say hi? Sunday is just sat next to me. We've actually just been to the vets because she's got a bit of an ear infection, unfortunately. So she's not feeling her best self, but she's got some drops from that and some antibiotics, so hopefully she'll start feeling better. But they said it actually might be allergy related, which apparently is really common with the Bijons, and she's half Bichon, half poodle. I actually think that poodles maybe are allergy prone as well. She was like shaking her head loads, so I took her to the vets today. I wanted to do a bit of an intro because it's been a mad week. We were in Liverpool, then London, then Margate for George's tour. It was really full on. We saw loads of people, which is really strange because I spend a lot of my time like working by myself. To like see so many people in a week was just crazy for me, and I really felt like I needed to decompress when I got back, and I was feeling a little bit anxious just because like living in cities and stuff is just so different to here, where it's very quiet and you're surrounded by nature and it's really peaceful. I feel like when we were in London, I definitely had this feeling where I need to like go and do something the whole time. Like, yeah, I just feel like my internal rhythm is like at double the pace and I can't really sit still, and I feel like, oh, what are we gonna do next? Like, what's around the corner? Whereas with here, because there's not as much to do, sorry, Sunday just knocked the camera, because there's not as much to do, I find it easier to relax. Because of all that, I didn't end up actually filming that much, and there's just like snippets here and there, so I hope that that's okay. I was just feeling super overwhelmed. I'm also due on my period in a couple of days actually, so obviously that's kind of the time where I try and restore and rest if possible, but obviously last week it wasn't possible. But it was really fun as well, so even though it was mad, it was really fun, and it makes me grateful that my life is a bit more peaceful. Day-to-day life is more peaceful than that, but it's nice to do these like adventures, and it was just so lovely to see everyone that came to the gigs, like the fans, and also just like friends and family that we hadn't seen for a long time. That was really nice. I caught up with my parents, which was lovely, and yeah, some of my friends from Liverpool from when I went to uni there, so that was really nice because they always make me feel like really energized after I've seen them, which is really cool. And I feel like it's so nice to have relationships with people who have known you for a long time. Sunday, so what can you do? Yeah, so next week we're actually moving to London for 3 weeks, which I'm a little bit nervous about. But I'm just gonna try and make the most of it and try and enjoy it and like catch up with people that I don't normally get to see. And I've got like some nice things to do, like nice work things, but funnily enough I actually have a campaign that I have to shoot at home, so I'm gonna have to come back for a day. But my brother's gonna be living here in the house, and he's gonna be doing our bathroom for us, which is just like unbelievable that we're getting that done. So we're looking after his boat while he's looking after our house and fixing it up for us. It's gonna be really weird coming back to something finished because that's not happened before. Normally we kind of like helped him out and did bits. Like in our last house, we were kind of like the dog's bodies. This feels really luxurious to just be like, go away, and like we've got a tiler coming in and stuff to like come back and it'll be done, and I'm really excited about it. Well, I'll have some painting to do actually, so it won't be like done, but it'll be almost done. Yeah, I'm gonna try and think of some ways to sort of reset my nervous system while I am living in London and while it's busy. I'm gonna make sure that I'm doing like lots of journaling and just trying to feel really grounded. We're actually gonna be really close to Victoria Park, so that's nice, so we can like go around there quite a lot and do some walks and do some runs with Sunday, which will be really nice. I actually did that on Wednesday when I was there. Did a nice little run, and it's cool to feel like a Londoner again, like doing all the London things. And I've noticed like how different it is from when I used to live there. I feel like a lot more people are into health and wellness than they were when I lived there. Like, there's so many, there used to people, obviously people used to run, but like not to the extent that I saw when I was there this time. Like, there was so many people running around Victoria Park, and there was lots of people like in gym gear and on bikes and stuff. So I really feel like, yeah, I just really noticed that that there's a big difference since when I lived there maybe like 5 years ago now. I do feel like running is really trendy now. It's actually like influencing me to do it more. I'm just trying to go with the exercise that I enjoy doing, and like at the moment that's kind of like what I feel called to do, kind of thing. I hope you enjoy the snippets that I did get. So the tour kicked off in Liverpool, and it basically rained the whole time we were there. It was actually George's 30th birthday, so I took him go-karting, and then we met his parents for lunch at the London Carriage Works before heading off to the gig for sound check. The gig was so much fun. We're in London. George has been doing his tour this week, so we were in Liverpool and now we're in London. And I thought I would, notice I've got cheer on my sleeve. So I did a run this morning and then I met him for a coffee. So because he hurt his knee yesterday running, fortunately, so he couldn't do with me. So I ran a bit of the long way round and then he walked the short way around, and we met for a coffee this morning.
It was nice.
It was good, wasn't it? I actually had a chai. I'm still not drinking coffee, so I had a chai, which was really good. And now we're staying on my brother's boat, so we're gonna head back to the boat. And then I don't really know what we're gonna do today, but we're in Hackney Wick and there's so much to explore. So we might get ready, do a bit of exploring. But yeah, it's fun. It's a bit of a novelty.
Yeah, it feels nice to be here.
Yeah. See you later. Just got a kombucha from that refill place because my Simprove is at home. I thought about this last week, but anyway, my Simprove is at home, so I'm having this while I'm away. And it's tasty. But just back on the boat now, and we're actually going to go for another walk, but we had to have a bit of a disco nap at lunchtime because I guess just with the travelling and everything, and I don't sleep very well when I'm away from home, so we've had late nights, so all of that has made us very tired. So we both had a nap, and it's looking a little bit slightly sunnier now, so I kind of want to just get outside and get some warmth, and then we will come back and get ready for the gig. George, what are you doing now?
Nothing important.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So we're going to go for a little walk. It was strange visiting places I'd lived before because it brought back so many forgotten memories. It's quite easy to be harsh on my past self because I've changed so much. In my friendship group, for example, sometimes I feel like I was the one who made the most mistakes, but actually it's probably because I was witness to my whole life and only, 30% of my friend's life? And that contrast can be huge. I am learning to be grateful to my past self and understand that being in your 20s is all about discovering who you are and who you're meant to be eventually. I also think it's important to practice self-compassion and gratitude because it's got me to where I am today.